Basketball on WMIX, on your radio, and online at myvicradio.com. Lady Rams Basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank, banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Ford King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Red Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Heartland Accounting. All Stars and Stitches. Bean Insurance. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Lady Rams Basketball. The Red Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good evening. We welcome you inside Cahokia High School Gymnasium. Chris Hugo and Jared Shaner alongside Danny Zerwinski, of course, is on assignment. We're glad to have you with us for the Red Lake College pregame show. And at Red Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Visit Red Lake College online at rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree and certificate programs will work for you. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams on the road tonight to wrap up their regular season against the Cahokia Comanches. Lady Rams look to finish the conference schedule at 500, and they look for win number 16 on the year as they come in 15-10. And as aforementioned, Jared Shaner, of course, Mount Vernon Rams head football coach, joins me alongside Coach Shaner. Always an interesting trip over here to Cahokia. The people are great. The hospitality is even better. And it's always a fun atmosphere to catch a basketball game. Welcome to Cahokia for the first time from a basketball perspective.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chris. We talked about it on the way over here. This is my second trip into the city of Cahokia and the high school. Obviously, the first was during the football season. Now my first one into the gymnasium, and you are right. They've got the music cranking here. Coach Galladay at the door, offering big smiles and handshakes. Just a good atmosphere for basketball.
It is, and we'll tell you more about this atmosphere here tonight as Mount Vernon Rams, Lady Rams rather, look to wrap up their regular season with a victory here tonight on the road. We'll take a quick break here on your RLC pregame. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one and maybe even share a score or two with a scoreboard update. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
With the leaves changing color, the temperature starting to drop, and the sun going down a little earlier every day, that must mean fall is in full swing. And fall is the perfect time to buy a house. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist with People's National Bank. Rates are still low, and now is the perfect time to purchase a new home. Stop by and see how I can get you into a new home this fall.
Loan subject to credit approval, People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
Rams leather jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard signs, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call. Time for more Lady Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Cahokia High School's gymnasium here on WMIX and online with video at mywithersradio.com. We're glad to have you with us tonight as the Lady Rams look up to wrap their regular season in style. The Cahokia Comanches tonight. Cahokia, a team in which the Lady Rams have already played with a victory back on Monday, November the 28th at Shagnon Gymnasium. Fitting that this team would be the bookend on their conference schedule. They open up and end with these Comanches. Does not appear to be senior night here tonight, which after a long JV game, admittedly, we are somewhat thankful. Always a hot atmosphere in here, literally and figuratively, but hoping for a good one tonight out of the Lady Rams, who come in after a win on Thursday against Marion. Been a tough loss 1 week ago at the hands of the Centralianis.
Absolutely, Chris. We're looking to continue our winning ways. Obviously, we roll into regional time next week, postseason play. Definitely want to go in there on a high note, and I think our Lady Rams are ready to go. Hopefully get another win over the Lady Comanches this evening.
Well, we will see how it works out, of course. Lady Rams are looking for win number 16 on the year. That would be double the wins, I believe, from a year ago. And to get that 16th win here tonight at Cahokia not only would be a great feat, but a testament to the improvement this team has had this season. And they will lose 2 seniors, of course, at the end and look to fill those voids 1 year from now. Season's not over yet, of course. We had one more regular season game and hopefully plenty more postseason to bring you here on Lady Rams basketball. This is your Lake College pregame show. Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. We need to take a quick break here on the pregame. When we come back, we will have that scoreboard update from postseason games in 1A and 2A girls basketball. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing. When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Swiss Americans in campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back inside Cahokia High School's gymnasium. WMIX with high-quality streaming video on MyWithersRadio.com. Chris Hugo and Jared Shaner alongside. Reese Barnfield is with us as well, bringing you the angles you'll need to see on MyWithersRadio.com. And Jesse Clark is back with us at the studios in Mount Vernon. Of course, we look forward to bringing you this game, but in some other games in the postseason from around the region as 1A and 2A get their regionals started this week at the nearby Pinckneyville Regional, at least from Mount Vernon. I guess it's equidistant between Cahokia and Mount Vernon. Of course, the Nashville Hornets able to beat the Pinckneyville Lady Panthers 44 to 18. In other regionals at the T-Town Regional in 2A, it was Marshall over Vandalia 59-41. In 1A tonight at the Martinsville Regional, it was Cumberland out of Toledo over Kansas, 43 to 37. Newark beats Mooseheart tonight at the Indian Creek Regional there in Shabona.
My Shabona?
Something like that. 66-8 is the final there as Newark. As I learned last year at 1A finals last year, it's not Newark, apparently, it's Newark.
Newark.
At least that's how they said it there, so that is the name of that. And that scoreboard update, of course, is presented by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's your local agent, Tony Wilt, in Mount Vernon. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. And, of course, you can click in on TonyWilt.com, walk in to the offices there at 42nd Street and South Water Tower. And in the JV final here tonight, as we extend the scoreboard update, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams finished their season 10-6 with a 47-43 win over the Cahokia Lady Comanches, and they finished 7-3 in the South 7 Conference. So congratulations to the Lady Rams Junior Varsity for a great season.
Absolutely, and as a coach, you always, obviously, you look to your lower levels, and while JV success or lack of success doesn't necessarily predict your varsity success, I think Coach Lonan has to be happy. Obviously, I've had the opportunity to watch many of our Lady Rams JV games this year, and I've been really impressed with the girls, and I'm sure Coach Lonan has too. They have a lot to look forward to in the future.
Oh, they do, and you think of some of the kids out there that excel at the JV level this season. You look at Courtney Scarborough, of course, as a wingman. You look at Claire Ryan and
Yep.
the job that she's done ball handling and the immense amount of improvement. You look at Hannah Owens, obviously, who's seen some varsity minutes as well, and not leaving anybody out, but those are three that I know that Coach Delano will look to next year, try to fill two of the spots on the varsity team.
Absolutely, and all three of those young ladies have had some varsity experience this year, which, as a freshman and two sophomores, that's extremely important. They'll come into their sophomore and junior years with a little experience under their belt.
Of course, we're getting ready to tell you about the varsity action coming up. We'll also return to Central Christian Church starting lineups, but now a break as we honor America. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Terry Smith.
Helping people, we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, did you sing the jingle? Will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Tony Wills is that State Farm agent at 4121 South Water Tower Place, Mount Vernon.
Long hours, inconsistent schedules, minimum wage, or a salary that barely keeps you above the poverty line. All you need is a better opportunity. Red Lake College has your opportunity. The healthcare field continues to grow, and RLC can put you on the path to a great career. Openings are available in 5 healthcare programs: health information technology, medical laboratory technology, occupational therapy assistant, surgical technology, and veterinary technology. These 5 programs are offered through the Southern Illinois Collegiate Common Market, with general courses offered at Red Lake College and core courses offered at the SICTM facilities in Erin. Your fast track to a great opportunity starts here. You better hurry. Applications are due by March 1st. Why wait for a great opportunity? Find out more about these programs at rlc.edu. Red Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. rlc.edu.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Cahokia High School here on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com, where we just heard a great rendition of the national anthem as sung by Whitney Houston in the Super Bowl back in '91. Forgive me for not remembering the number. I want to say it was maybe about 26 or 25 or somewhere in there. I don't remember if that would have been Bills Redskins or Bills Giants.
It was the Bills, and they were losing.
Yes, that was back in that area where they won 4 straight AFC championships, 4 straight Lamar Hunt trophies, and then
couldn't get over the hump.
They could not. Of course, we'll wrap up your Red Lake College pregame show here as the Lady Rams are on the road at Cahokia. We need to meet your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Of course, you can discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences, packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. I will go ahead and give you the starters for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. It'll be the usual suspects tonight. Kind of hard to compete with this atmosphere, though. Of course, they will go with the traditional starters of Jessica Green wearing number 34, Cheyenne Piper wearing number 13, number 23 Haley Lockhart, number 15 Kelby Cuyaba, and number 24 Aaliyah Palmer as we give you your starting lineups. Lady Rams come in 15-10 on the year, coached, of course, by Jeff Lott. If you're wondering why we're fumbling around here, it's because they turn off the lights here at Cahokia. I forgot all about this. They did this during the boys' game, and we're on night shot, as you see on mywithersradio.com. We'll escape that automatically as soon as we come out of that. Here we go. We can give you what we think are the starting lineups for the Cahokia Comanches presented by Central Christian Church.
Well, we're going to go with these, and if they're wrong, we'll make adjustments. Lady Comanches tonight are going to start number 10, Michaela Dew. Number 30, a guard, Diamond Suggs. They're going to go with Darielle Ivy, number 41. Number 21, Shanice Manuel. And I believe number 40, Takesha Gibson, but I might be wrong on that one.
We're just going to hope that we have an accurate roster because Sometimes in girls basketball, unfortunately, this always seems to be the case where on road trips, some of the rosters just aren't accurate.
Absolutely. Sometimes those things change. You make it at the beginning of the year, and you and I aren't privy to that new information all the time.
There you have it. Of course, starting live tonight, every night, presented by Central Christian Church. Check out some of the cool things they have going on there. Log on to their website at thenewscentral.com. That's thenewscentral.com. Lady Rams will go right to left. The Comanches will go left to right, wearing their home whites with blue trim and blue numerics trimmed in red. With the basketball between the circles, it is Manuel looking around. Veers off to the right side towards wing, throws in the corner. Here comes Dew, baseline. Pass is blocked in the lane by Lockhart. Will be regained by Ivy. Thrown around to the top, they'll reset. Inside, nice move there off of the left block into the paint for Gibson. Misses a shot. Rebound, however, will go to Lockhart. And here come the Lady Rams. 7:35 to play in the first quarter, just underway from Cahokia. The Lady Rams and Comanches scoreless at this juncture. It is Kelby Kay coming from the left wing to the right wing for Green. Between the circles now for Piper. We're glad to have you with us. Of course, you can tip off the postseason with a Banterra Bank free checking account. As foot on the line, 2 coming, no good from Cuyaba right side. Rebound to the back door for Gibson. Of course, tip off the postseason. Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Not very local on that shot there as a mid-range jumper right baseline from Dew. Ball's just short. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of the Lady Rams to go back with Cahokia. No score. 7:09 to play in the first.
Yeah, slow start for both teams. A couple shots off, and nobody can drain one yet.
Rolling between the circles, Shanice Manuel looks over to the right side, finds Dew. Dew, a nice pass in the lane, able to find Ivy, who tried to dish it off to the back door. Dew recovers, but Cahokia turns the ball over off of the travel. 6:56 to play here, first quarter action from Cahokia. We are still scoreless.
Both teams starting in a zone to begin. Lady Rams, of course, in their 2-3, and Cahokia seems to be in a 1-2-2 set to begin the game.
Off the right wing, it'll be a nice 3 on the way for Piper. Mesmerized by the way she was able to pull up from the left wing off the assist from Green. It's 3-0 Lady Rams. 6:36 to play in the first. Intercepted pass, top of the key in the backcourt. Here comes Green, left wing, in the lane. Nice ball fake to the back door. Shot's too strong off the reverse layup, however, and Jay Green goes to the line. She'll shoot 2 to try to extend the Lady Ram 3-love lead with 6:30 to play in the first.
Looks like the foul is going to be on Lady Comanches 21, Shanice Manuel. Her first, team first.
1 of 2 games we have on the air for you tonight. As Jay Green sinks the first, it's 4-0. Lady Rams on top. We have the Waltonville Spartans and Cesar-Valera Red Devils on 94.1 FM with audio online at mywithersradio.com. Of course, that one comes your way tonight. We're glad to have both these games for you on AM and FM with video online here for Lady Rams, who lead 5-0 as Green sinks both of the free throw tosses. Over on the right side is Diamond Sucks. She'll get it back after a quick toss up top. Right wing 3, no good. Rebound does go out of bounds off of Michaela Dew. It'll be Lady Rams basketball again on a 5-0 run to start the game through the first minute 41 here in the first quarter. In the backcourt will be Cheyenne Piper with the basketball. Looks off to the right side with a right-hand dribble. Stops wing, trying to kick over to Green, right sideline. Recovered after the Suggs tip. And now throws it right off of Suggs out of bounds. Lady Rams will get a chance to reset.
Couple of lackadaisical passes there. Lady Rams need to take a little better care of the basketball, get into their offense.
On that right side, it is Piper right of the circle. Steps back timeline, throws off to the sideline for Green. 5:58 to play in the quarter. Lady Rams up 5-0 as Piper looks up top for Palmer. Now bounce pass back to the key. Piper will back it out between the circles to the volleyball line. Throws left arc, finds Palmer. 5:47 to play here in the first quarter. Of course, glad to have you with us on WMIX. Online here at mywithersradio.com. Left corner 3's on the way. Piper, no good. Rebounded back door, taken away from Cuyaba. And recovered by Darielle Ivy. Looking to throw across the court. Lost out of bounds off of Cahokia. It'll be another turnover. Passing lane's just not there. Give a lot of credit to the Lady Ram defense.
Absolutely. They've played well early on. First 2.5 minutes of the game. We need to get our offense on track a little. Those of you watching at home, there's quite a big hole in the middle, and now we're going to get Haley in there. That's where we need to work right there.
It's going to be a long deuce off that right baseline for Kelby Kay. It's 7-0. Lady Rams build a nice little edge here to start off with 5:11 to play in the first. It's going to be a tip down low to Gibson. And off the right block and good. 7-2, back within 5 now are the Comanches at the 5-minute mark of this first quarter.
And again, I know Coach Lonan sees that. We're going to plant somebody right at the high post and hopefully get the ball in there, make them collapse, and get a few easy looks.
3 from Palmer's an air ball over the top. Rebound went to Ivy, throws it up, left side. Kick save and a beauty.
Yes, it was.
By Cheyenne Piper. She had to go airborne to kick that one out of bounds. It'll go back with the Comanches here, but saved a potential backdoor layup.
Got a fan down there on the baseline taking pictures. It was going toward his head, I think, for a minute.
He was trying to get a good angle with that point and shoot.
He was.
4:40 to play here in the first quarter. Certainly not a DSLR by any means. Over there on the left wing, that is Ivy looking around, finds Dew. Some names familiar from Cahokia, of course, Dew and Ivy and Gibson, of course, from the boys' side. Coming around up top, there is Shanice Manuel. Shot's no good from 18. Rebound left side. And we will have, I was actually screened by my laptop screen.
I believe it was an offensive foul called on Ivy, if I'm not mistaken.
And I did not have the proper screen up to do what I needed to do. Lady Rams will have it. Length of the floor to go. 4:20 to play in the first quarter. Still 7-2. Lady Rams on top, trying to add to the tally. Looking off to the left wing. Nice bounce pass over to Palmer. Brings it between the circles. Right-hand dribble. Looks in the corner. Has it taken away. That'll be Diamond Suggs. Length of the floor. Left block. Layup's good. 7-4. And just like that, the Comanches back within 3 as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We'll have your first player of the game in the Beat Insurance postgame show. 7-4, Lady Rams on top. First quarter action with 3:40 to play in the front court. Lady Rams going to pass the ball around the perimeter, try to set something up on the inside, I think. Coming around off the backdoor cut was Cuiava. Gets back left arc. Palmer in the lane. Lockhart. Somebody traveled with the basketball, and it'll be 7-4. Lady Rams up 3, but a big turnover there with 3:33 to play in the first.
Yeah, once again, just a little sloppy on the offensive end. Give credit to Cahokia's defense, but I have no doubt that Coach Lana and the girls will get it figured out soon.
Up top with it is Suggs. Pass intercepted by Jay Green, and here she comes up the right side. Layup, the high scoop, nothing there, and it'll be a foul on Cahokia. And I believe we have that'll be the third foul already on Cahokia.
Yes, it will.
Wow, just doesn't seem like it.
That's Suggs first, team third, as you said, Chris. Jessica's going to go to the line.
And Jay Green was 2 of 2, make it 2 of 3. She misses the first. 3:19 to play, opening quarter. Lady Ram lead sits at 7-4.
What did Meatloaf say? 2 out of 3 ain't bad?
Something like that.
3 out of 4 is better.
There you go. 8-4. Lady Rams doubling up the Comanches. In the right corner, Suggs looks across the way. Had it to Michaela Dew. She was looking to go left side with it. Tipped out of bounds by the Lady Rams. Still 8-4. Lady Rams off on top with 3:12 to play here in the opening quarter. Wow. Hot one in here, no doubt. Manuel with it up top. Throws back to the right wing for Suggs. Suggs looking around. Got a pass to Dew, who was looking inside. Great move there by Cooper. Off glass, but no good. Rebound. Will be corralled by Palmer. Great save there underneath the hoop, and she'll get it to Piper. 2:54 to play here in the first quarter. Lady Rams basketball course presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Tip to a wide open Palmer for 3. Just off the back iron. Rebounds. Tip to Green. Off of Cuiava to Green. She'll have her shot blocked but get her own rebound. Trying to circle around off of the curl. And now gives back to the left wing. Piper, who hands off to Palmer. Now up top we go to Green. Lady Rams in the front court trying to wreak some havoc from the perimeter here, but also looking to go inside. Has Cuiava in the right corner, does Green. Comes back to the left wing for Piper. Now in the left corner, it'll be Palmer with it. Cuiava will come across left baseline, kicks out. Now fed inside for Palmer to Lockhart. She'll wrap around. It went off the right block, just a little too strong off glass. Rims out. But Ms. Lockhart will go to the line to shoot too.
It's going to be the 4th team foul already on the Comanches. I did not catch who that one was on, but it is the team 4th.
And Haley will make her first. Lady Rams back up 5. It's 9-4, 2:12 mark of this first quarter. We are glad to have you with us on WMIX and also online at mywithersradio.com. Coming around this right side, it'll be over the timeline to Manuel. She's looking in the corner for Suggs. Suggs looks back up top. Collision between Green and Dew. It's recovered by Manuel, right volleyball line with 2 to play. Into the corner. Suggs will throw up a 3. No good. Rebound to the back door. And a great play there. And an and one coming for Takesha Gibson. And she throws it right off the left block. Hit the window. Got it to fall. And now goes to the line for a 3-point play as it is 9-6. Back within 3 are the Comanches. That's just a great offensive rebound and a great second chance opportunity for Takesha Gibson, the 6-foot senior.
Yes, it was. And you'll have that a lot of times, Chris, that backside rebound. Lady Rams are in a zone. Sometimes difficult to rebound out of that.
Of course, there's an offensive putback by Suggs. She got the offensive board off the missed free throw, and then off of the right side, looked like it was Cooper that tried to put it back up off the Suggs miss. It ends up being an offensive foul on the Comanches, their 5th. Turnover Cahokia. It goes back to the Lady Rams. Piper across the timeline, throws to the right side. Green gets back off the left wing with 1:43 to play. We're in the first quarter, live from Cahokia, WMIX, video online at mywithersradio.com. Glad to have you with us, regardless of how you may be accessing us. I'm Chris Hugo. Jared Shaner is alongside. Reese Barnfield with us here, bringing you the camera action. Of course, we have Jesse Clark back at the studio. Palmer with it left wing, throws up top to Green. Looking for the dribble drive. Penetrate, can't find it. Gives back to Piper, coming around, works to the right wing, looking for the screen. Green trying to take the flop, just didn't fall to the ground. Still working around the perimeter here with 1:12. Looking in the corner, Quiaba, tipped out of bounds by Cahokia. This will give the Lady Rams a chance to reset. Left baseline, kind of a corner kick, if you will. Now they're going to go ahead and do left sideline. Right into Lockhart. That'll be a foul on Cooper. I thought Cooper had a great defensive play. They'll get her for the reach, and that'll be team foul number 6 on the Comanches.
Team 6, and this is going to spell bad news for the Lady Comanches and good news for the Lady Rams if they continue to foul at this pace.
Left basket trigger with 1:10. Kelby Kay will look inside to Palmer. That's a good call. Thought about the jump stop pull-up.
Didn't quite get the ball down in time. Got a little bit of happy feet and had the right idea.
Had a great thought with 1:08 now. 3 inbounds in the period of less than 4 seconds. It's Comanche basketball. They will go, of course, left to right, as we told you, as you're watching on mywithersradio.com. Looking over the right side to Do. Looking in the corner for Suggs. Throws
Coach, heads up.
I don't think Antoine knew what was going on down there.
If he was taking a nap, he's awake now.
That'd be the time for that hard hat.
Yeah.
As we will have a timeout on the floor. It'll be of the 30-second variety, at least it seemed to be. 55.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Still a 9-6 Lady Ram lead. If you're just joining us on WMIX and mywithersradio.com. Of course, this timeout presented by Ford Square and King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon, where the best never rest. King City Chrysler has an all-new Dodge Caliber. Caliber cranks up the sedan and exudes attitude with every turn. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new Caliber, King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Of course, glad to have you with us. We'll give you some scores right quick from around the area tonight. Actually, I lost the page I was on. So as we say, so much for that. That's the beauty of live radio. We do know that in the 1A regional, the Oakville girls defeat Steelville tonight 43-22, and Nashville beat Pinckneyville in the Pinckneyville 2A regional 44-18. JV action tonight, Lady Rams defeated Cahokia 47-43. That scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, call Tony Wilt. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or at the corner of 42nd Street and South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Right corner to the front court. It was Lockhart looking to the wing for Kelby Kay. Now skip past the left side. Palmer finds Piper up top. Owens at the free throw line. Kicks out to the right wing. Looking down low for Lockhart off the right baseline. Stolen away off of the tip by Cooper. She'll feed to Suggs. Suggs looking backdoor now. Trying to make a play happen. It'll be Manuel that drains one from 18 on the right side. They're within one. It's 9-8 Lady Rams with 20 seconds to play here in the first.
Yeah, and another turnover led to 2 more points, and I believe if my calculations are right, Lady Comanches have 6 out of their 8 points directly from turnovers.
Wow. Left wing 3 coming from Piper is no good off the back iron. Rebound Lockhart, put back, no. Foul, though. Lady Rams will be shooting free throws for the duration of the second quarter. 9-8 now. If Haley Lockhart has her way, it'll be a 3-point ball game with 1.2 ticks remaining here in the first quarter. But give a lot of credit to the Comanches, Coach. Nice little comeback here in the first quarter, almost to have it even.
Absolutely. They've fought their way back in it and down just 2 at this point now that Haley makes that first free throw.
Of course, Haley will look to make that 3. if she can knock down the back end. Looking to make it a 3-point ball game. There'll be enough time for Cahokia to get a play in and get a long shot off before the end of the first quarter. Here it comes, 11-8. They will not get it off. So much for that. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 11, the Cahokia Lady Comanches 8. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Thank heavens you're getting an income tax refund. Second Chance Auto will give you the best value for every dollar you spend with a great selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans priced under $10,000. Most come with a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Not only will you get a great quality vehicle, but bank rate financing as well. No gimmicks, no credit checks, and instant approval. That refund couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks to Second Chance Auto. Family owned and operated for 32 years on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back to Cahokia. After one quarter of play, the Lady Rams lead the Comanches 11-8. Here in the regular season finale for the Lady Rams, they'll go to the Carbondale Regional on Tuesday. They'll play at 8:10 against the Carbondale Terriers, who got a big win over the Salem Lay Wildcats last night. That was on their home floor. It'll be Lady Rams basketball, of course, to start this second quarter. Up top, it is Piper. Looks back to the left side. Cuiava, 18-footer on the way. Good.
What
put a
does
3 on the scoreboard, but that's a deuce. It's 13-8.
And what does Coach Lonan say about Kelby Cuiava?
Got to get about 6 points out of her game, or at least a couple of 2-3 baskets.
She's got 2 of them early.
But she's a difference maker. 13-8. Lady Rams up 5. Almost have the turnover in the front court. Now a wide open Diamond Suggs dribbles into 12. Shot rims out. Rebound from the right side. Put back up and in by Takesha Gibson. It is 13-10, and back within a tray are the Comanches. Plenty of scores coming in for some of those regionals from around the state now. A lob into the right corner. We'll go to Lockhart. Back to the right wing, Green. Thought about it on the ball fake. One dribble. Gives top of the key. That is Cheyenne Piper. Looks back to the right side. Nice bounce pass to Kelby Kay. Back around to the right wing for Green from Piper. Looks back to Piper. And, of course, we look to tell you the Lady Rams basketball to be a lob inside to Owen. Shot's good from the mid-post. Hannah gets on the board. It's 15-10. Lady Rams back up 5. Tell you that Lady Rams basketball course is presented by Banterra Bank. Tip off the postseason with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. Lady Rams got a hand on it. Tip it out of bounds. It'll be Cahokia basketball. Watching my monitor for some of this action. On the baseline, here comes a trigger. Lob play in the lane. Turnaround is not there for Gibson. It's a rebound by Hannah Owens underneath. Dribbles out of the traffic, picks it up in the backcourt, gives to Piper. So Lady Rams get a big stop there with 6:30 to play in this first half, up 15-10. Across the timeline will come Piper. Piper looks off to the left side for Cuiava. Kelby, confident tonight. I believe she is 2 of 3 from the floor. Or 2 of 2.
She is 2 of 3. You're correct.
Okay, I thought I might have attributed a shot she didn't take a little bit earlier, but she's had a pretty good performance. Shooting 3 for 4. No, it's off the back iron. 2 of 4 now. For Kelby Cuiava off the left side, about an 18-footer. Just would not fall. Rebound to Cahokia. Nice kick save again by Cheyenne Piper. It'll be Cahokia basketball. They'll have to reset side out of bounds here on the right sideline. That is Manuel with the basketball. Looks off to the left wing. Finds Suggs. Suggs had it tipped away by Owens. It'll be tipped around some more to the Plinko. Recovered by Haley Lockhart. Dribbles off the right side. Went right. And off the right block, it's good. Touchdown lead for the Lady Rams. 17-10 is your score. 5:43 to play in the first half. And a great effort here in the second quarter.
Absolutely. Once again, Coach Lonan switching up defenses at times. We get Hannah in there up playing on the point, and that's long arms to deal with.
Nice pass to the right block for Takesha Gibson. She'll get a couple more. It's 17-12, up 5. Are the Lady Rams with a big possession here. Piper across the timeline, looks right, able to find Jessica Green. They have Kelby K on the left side. Risks a pass to Lockhart. It's intercepted. Great tip up ahead to Suggs. 3-on-1. Looks backside to Gibson. Off glass, no good. Rebound tip to Cuiava. And Kelby's making a strong case for your Community First Bank of Heartland Player of the Game. We'll tell you about that in the postgame show. But first, your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 3 on the way. Piper rolls off the iron. Rebound to the left side for Ivy. We have a whistle in the back court. She must have dribbled off her leg as I was looking down.
She did just that, Chris. Dribbled right off her leg. Going to be Lady Rams' ball.
And Kelby will trigger. Works it near the inside. Great pass
nice
by Haley Lockhart. The tall hook by Jessica Green. Off the glass and in. 19-12. Lady Rams back up 7. Manuel with it in the front court. Looking to drive into Kelby. That'll be a foul on Cuiava. Just a second team foul on the Lady Rams. I believe that's her first.
I didn't catch the first foul, so chances are good it's her first.
Nice feed in the lane coming around from the right baseline.
Well, it's a good thing for the Lady Comanches that Miss Gibson showed up tonight.
She's been huge.
She has 10 of their 14 in the early going.
Nice play. Turnaround coming to Lockhart's no good. Physics just didn't work out off the glass. 19-14 still. Lady Rams on top. Rebound to Cahokia. Suggs. Layup's good up the left side. 19-16, and just like that, the Comanches are back within 13. Lady Rams really floor presence not that strong in the backcourt right now, leaving it up to Cheyenne Piper to get it across, and we'll have a quick touch foul.
That's going to send Cheyenne to the line. Foul is going to be on Shanice Manuel.
So Manuel picks up yet another. And that'll be number 8 on the Comanches. Could have been her first for all I know, actually.
It was at least her second, we'll say that.
First one's good for Piper. She'll get a second. Glad to have you with us on WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. We'll pause for station identification. This is Lady Rams Radio.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Winners Broadcasting.
And the free throws. Good for the Lady Rams and Piper. 21-16 in the front court. We hurry. Off of the right baseline, Cooper was looking for the double pump. Nothing there. Trying to find somebody. And a kick save out of bounds by Aaliyah Palmer. Yeah. Given the center of gravity, you got to rely on those kick saves.
Magnets in our shoes tonight.
And an inbound will come in from Ivy. Looks into Suggs. Gives up top to Manuel. Back to Suggs off the right wing. She'll dribble into 12. No good. Rebound will be tipped away. Plinkoed around. That was a volleyball-style smack by Palmer. Recovered by Suggs. Her putback's good. Got it off the back iron on the turnaround leaner. It's 21-18, and the Comanches will not go away. In the backcourt, Piper has to force it to Green. To immediately double team just past the right circle. Now Lockhart will walk with the basketball. She had pushed the dribble ahead without it hitting the floor and took too many steps. Turnover, Lady Rams. And this is the type of possession where a team like Cahokia will come down and try to nail a three and end up tying her up. I've seen it before.
Let's hope we can maybe force them into a poor shot here. Or a turnover.
Turnover it is. Palmer got a hand on that. They're going to say that went out of bounds on Jeriel Ivy, and I was going to say that looked like it was punched out by Ms. Palmer. So good try by the Lady Rams. It goes back with Cahokia. 3:06 to play in the first half. It is 21-18. Lady Rams on top. Suggs will open up to the right wing. It'll be a lob play into Gibson. Her jumper is good. Hit the front iron and dropped right through. Back within 1 are the Comanches. 21-20 with 3 to play. Up the left side will come the Lady Rams. It is Aaliyah Palmer. Looks back to Cheyenne. Back off to the right side, Green. Green looks off to the right baseline for Cuiava. Her pass is going to be tipped away. All alone up the left side comes Diamond Suggs for the lead, and she misses the bunny. Rebound to Piper. Throws it up ahead, of course, across the timeline to Lockhart. She's going to try to dribble right. Kicks off. Jumper on the way by Cuiava's no good, but the putback's not there either from Palmer. Looked like she had the easy putback. Palmer steals it away off the rebound. Inside to Lockhart. Well, the jump ball. Possession arrow favors Cahokia.
Wow. A lot of action.
Cahokia started to pick up that Lockhart goes to her right, and they have taken that play away with 2:26 to play in the first half. You got to develop a left hand or find something else.
Yeah.
We will have a full timeout here presented by Ford Square of Mount Vernon. There's nothing more attractive than confidence and spontaneity. And both will be at an all-time high if you go right now to buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square and make that tomorrow. Not only do you get a great offer, you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan only from Ford Square. We're the best, never rest. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner here from Cahokia High School. Reese Barnfield with us as well, taking care of the video. We have Jesse Clark back to the studio. 21-20. Lady Rams hanging on to a 1-point lead here as we are on the latter portion of this first half. And Coach Shaner, Lady Rams just haven't had the last few trips down the floor, be it a turnover. They did get a couple free throws by Cheyenne Piper a while back to put themselves back up by 5, I think. Cahokia comes down and gets a big basket. And
yeah, Cahokia, it's really been a kind of a tale of 2 quarters for them. In the first quarter, they kind of sat back in a zone, didn't put a lot of pressure on the ball, didn't really force us to do anything that we out of our comfort zone on offense, and they've really turned it up in the second quarter, and offensively they've been much more aggressive.
Quick scoreboard update for you, though. On 94.1 FM, this is a big one. The Waltonville Spartans lead Cesar-Valere 20-12. The heavily favored Cesar-Valere Red Devils trail in that one after 1. That scoreboard update is presented by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt in Mount Vernon or worldwide at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Off to the right wing, dribbles Manuel. Throws back to the top, Suggs. 18-footers on the way and no good off the back iron for Cooper. Rebound, saved. Saved by Gibson. Tipped it right off of Palmer and recovered. Now kicks back to the right side. It'll be Manuel off a long one. Stuck off the far iron, and wow. Lady Rams lax underneath the basket. Give it right back to Cahokia. 2 points to break the lead. Or to take the lead, rather. It's 22-21. Comanches up 1 here with 1:51 to play in the half. Yikes. Now a wraparound. Cuiava's 6 big points. She has 6. It's 23-22 off the right baseline jumper. And just like that, the Lady Rams are back on top. Manuel with it on the right wing. To the top between the circles. Suggs. It's swung into the corner now for Ivy. Back to Cooper. Now to Ivy in the left corner. Looking down low for Gibson. Stolen away to Cuiava. She was just in the right place at the right time to get the steal off of the baseline right down central. And with 1:22 to play, Lady Rams can add to the 1-point lead. 23-22 at this current juncture. Looking inside, high post. Lockhart will kick back out to Green. Now to the left wing. Piper looks back around. Finds Green. Going to the right side, Kelby Kay. The Lady Rams are going to swing around the perimeter here for a little bit to try to find their shot. Off to the left, it'll be Palmer. Top, it'll be a lob from Piper down to Cuiava. Swings it out now, Palmer. High post, it'll be kicked back out from Lockhart to Piper for 3. Just short off the mark. Rebound will go free throw line in the backcourt. That was Manuel. Looking down low off the lob play. Gibson make that. Yeah, it was Gibson. Was looking for the turnaround. Her jumper was no good, but she was fouled from behind.
That foul was on Jessica Green. It's going to be the Rams' 3rd of the half. No one in foul trouble yet.
To the line to shoot 2 will be Gibson, and she ties it up at 23. Second one could theoretically put the Comanches on top, 24-23, if Gibson can knock it down. Theoretically, literally, figuratively, however you want to count it, it is no good. Rebound will go to Cuiava. She has been big here tonight for the Lady Rams. 6 points and a scant amount of rebounds here in the first half. Tied at 23, 38 seconds remain. It'll be Piper to bring it across the timeline. Right of the circle, nice bounce to Green. Looks off the right sideline now to Cuiava. Back to Green, right in front of the scorer's table. Now left side, Piper with 25 seconds. Tied at 23, late in the second quarter. We'll see what we can find. We'll try to get you a big scoreboard update in the Win Lake College halftime. No, make that the Second Chance Auto halftime show. Too many showcase games for this guy. As that would be your showcase halftime show. 9 seconds to play here in the half. It is Piper looking to make a move to the left. Gives off to Palmer. Scooches over off the right wing. Green with 3 seconds. She'll drive baseline. Her runner is off the mark. And the rebound will be tipped away. So just like that, we go into the locker rooms tied at 23. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hey, Roy Schmidt, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2012 Ford Fiesta. This automobile delivers files like no other car in its class. With unsurpassed highway fuel economy and bright colors like lime squeeze and yellow blaze, it's easy to see why. Of course, 2012 Fiesta also helps you make and take calls without touching your phone and switch songs while your MP3 player is tucked away. Plus, receive turn-by-turn navigation instructions on a 4-inch LCD display and enjoy the peace of mind from 7 standard airbags, including one that protects the driver's knees. Are you starting to grin? Available in hatchback or sedan, Fiesta is such a joy to drive and be with that many owners actually name theirs. To feel it yourself, come into Ford Square today and let's talk at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWithersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Iowa. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I can see into the future. You know what I want to know? I want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
Thank heavens you're getting an income tax refund. Second Chance Auto will give you the best value for every dollar you spend with a great selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans priced under $10,000. Most come with a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Not only will you get a great quality vehicle, but bank rate financing as well. No gimmicks, no credit checks, and instant approval. That refund couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks to Second Chance Auto. Family owned and operated for 32 years on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back to Cahokia here. It is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Cahokia Comanches all tied up at 23. Of course, you can use that tax refund to get the car you really want at Second Chance Auto. Their selection has never been greater, and most are priced under $10,000. No gimmicks, no credit checks, and instant approval. Along with bank rate financing for all for 32 years. It's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo at Jared Trainer alongside here at the break. We'll have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats coming up in just a bit. We'll also have a scoreboard update coming your way. But for now, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 23, the Cahokia Lady Comanches 23 here at the half. We'll take a break. This is the Second Chance Auto halftime show on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Cahokia. We're here at the half on the Second Chance Auto halftime show. The Lady Rams and the Comanches are all tied up at 23. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside. Of course, you can use that tax refund and get the car you really want at Second Chance Auto. No gimmicks, no credit checks, instant approval, all compiled with bank rate financing for all 32 years. It's Second Chance Auto of Mount Vernon. Let's take a look at the Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
Well, Chris, Halftime score 23-23, and as you'd expect, stats are just about as close according to yours truly. Mount Vernon with 10 rebounds in the first half, Cahokia with 11. Mount Vernon has 7 turnovers in the half, Cahokia has 10. Your scoring, first for the Lady Comanches. Diamond Suggs has 6. Takesha Gibson leads everybody out there tonight with 13 in the first half. Takia Cooper has 2. Shanice Manuel has 2 for the total of 23 for the Lady Comanches. Now for your Mount Vernon Lady Rams, scoring Cheyenne Piper finished the half with 5. Haley Lockhart also had 5. Kelby Quiava chipped in 6. Jessica Green with 5. And Hannah Owens had a bucket for 2 points. Again, 23-23. Everything's pretty close, just as you'd expect.
No doubt about that. Of course, those statistics compiled by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. We'll take one more break here on the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll give you a scoreboard update. This is Lady Rams basketball, tied at 23 at the half on WMIX.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonham with People's National Bank. We are proud to be a 101-year-old family-owned bank. We take pride as a bank in having products that are customer-friendly. With free checking, good CD rates, great mortgage products, and many other great products, we have everything to meet your banking needs. Stop by any People's National Bank and see what banking with a family-owned bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritans Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Time for more Lady Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Cahokia High School Gymnasium. Smells like a couple of heaters in here.
Yeah. It's warm in here.
Wrong kind of heater now that I think about that. We will leave it at that here on our Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Maybe a left-handed cigarette in here.
It could be.
Use that tax refund to get the car you want at Second Chance Auto. Second Chance's selection has never been greater. And most are priced under $10,000. That's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo and Jared Shaner alongside. We'll give you a couple scores that we know here before we head to the second half. On the FM, the Waltonville Spartans had a first quarter lead 20-12 over the Cessna Red Devils. Also at the half in a great rivalry game in Effingham County, T-Town leads St. Anthony 30-14 on the boys' side. These are boys' scores, mind you. We'll switch to girls now. In the second quarter, Benton leads West Frankfort in the Heron Regional 10-4. After 3, St. Teresa, don't know their opponent, has a 44-18 lead. And a battle between 2 great girls coaches up there in regional battle up in Central Illinois. J.R. Bedoris' Rochester Rockets defeat Bob Allen's Litchfield Panthers 55-54 in double overtime. That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's State Farm Insurance agent Tony Wilt in Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com or on 42nd South Water Tower. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And, of course, that takes care of your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll start second half. Lady Rams with the basketball quickly into the front court. The free throw line, Lockhart will kick out the Piper. Now to the right wing, all alone Green. 3 will be off the mark. Hits glass. Rebound tipped away from Lockhart inside. Manuel will have it. It'll go back with the Comanches via the alternating possession rule. So as they say, the jump ball that time not kind to the Lady Rams. Hello to all of you watching tonight on MyWeathersRadio.com. We are glad to have you with us. Left wing, it Suggs. Throws back between the circles for Ivy. Off of the right wing now. It'll be Manuel looking in. Goes back to Suggs. I do not know that I've seen a Cahokia substitution all game.
I believe.
Manuel throws a 3 long off the mark. Air ball. Rebound to Palmer. And I might have just blatantly missed it. But
yeah, you might be right, Chris.
I know Lady Rams have put in Owens a time or 2.
Yes, they have.
Piper with it up top. Saved by Green. Into the paint for Lockhart off glass. Too strong. Rebound will go to Gibson. Up ahead for Manuel. She'll have a 1-on-2 here up the right wing with 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Still tied at 23 between the Lady Rams and, of course, the Lady Bulldogs. Off the right wing comes Manuel, now looking to the top. Not much there from Suggs. Looks over to the right side, steps in Ivy. Nothing but net from 18. It's 25-23. 2-point ball game here. Comanches on top with 6:40 to play in the third quarter.
Well, I've got to tell you, I think Coach Lonan will take his chances on that right there. We came out in the 2-3 zone and have it packed in, and if she's going to hit that 17-footer all night, I think we'll take that.
Well, not bad odds if you want to look at it that way. Looking inside now, it's Jessica Green. Rebound will be tipped around off the missed left block. Coming up lane with her glasses, without her glasses rather, was Darielle Ivy. They're going to give her a chance to get their frames picked up, and good recognition there by the officials to see she was missing her eyes.
Yeah.
That is not good when you have to rely on the glasses. Of course, if you're listening to your radio and watching online at myweathersradio.com, you just now know what we're talking about, by the way, as I watch myself online. It's good stuff. High-quality streaming video on myweathersradio.com. We would not have it any other way. Coming around from the left wing, looking across the way now is Diamond Suggs. A long deuce, foot on the line. It's 27-23, and it is a 4-0 run to start the half for the Lady Comanches.
Well, I'm going to say it again and hopefully get us out of the jinx. That's 2 long 2-point jumpers that they've hit on us.
Piper looking to make one for the left elbow. No good. Rebound tipped around. It'll be a foul on the Lady Rams. Of course, we remind you, don't bank on the away team. Bank for the locals. Banterra, locally owned and operated. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Have they reached the half yet in southwest Jefferson County? Was this what this text is telling me? Yes. Cesarlear leads Waltonville 34-33. And now Lady Rams forced a turnover to the front court. Shot the circle. It was Lockhart. Turns it over, back over in the lane. We'll have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Lady Rams. 5:27 to play in the third quarter. Lady Rams trail 27-23. And now we'll have a chance to trigger right to the basket. Right, baseline trigger goes into Palmer. Looks up top. Kelby K inside to Lockhart. Turnaround jumper's no good. Rebound will be tipped away, and that'll be a foul on Cahokia that I absolutely just did not see. No, it'll be on the Lady Rams. All right.
That's going to be on Kelby, and I've got her down for 3 now at this point. And I think Coach Bolt does as well. Just told Coach Lonan.
All right, then. Across the way we go. Tipped away by Green. Lockhart's going to fight for it with Manuel. It'll be a jump ball. It stays with Cahokia. This is going to be the top of the third quarter. It takes about 4 hours to play, I'm afraid.
Well, lots of times that's the way it works. We had a relatively quick first half of the game, and now we're at a snail's pace.
The end of the backcourt will be worked off the side of the bounds. It'll be Manuel to bring it across the timeline. Almost lost it. Able to teeter along that timeline and was able to find rescue in the form of Suggs. Jump stop in the lane now. She'll throw off the back iron, get her on board, put back off glass. It's a 6-0 run for the Comanches here in the second half. 29-23, 4:50 to play here in the third. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Off to the left wing, it'll be Lockhart to come get the pass with 4:38 to play in the third. Looking inside for Hannah Owens. They'll use her. No good off the baseline. Rebound will go to Ivy. Ivy almost lost it, but able to recover and get it across the timeline to Manuel. Gives it right back to Ivy. Now throws right wing to Suggs. She's looking to step into a skip pass. And that would have been to Manuel. Lost it, but got it back. Right at the circle now. It's Ivy. Looks to Suggs. We have a travel on the floor. I didn't see that, but be that as it may, it'll go with the Lady Rams. They'll take it.
We will take it. Need to come down and get a bucket here. We've been a little sluggish. Had several good opportunities, haven't been able to hit one. And I think we're going to have a 3. Oh.
All right, we're going to have turnover by the Lady Rams.
You're right.
And it'll be Ivy this time. She'll crisscross applesauce on the lane. Off the right block and good, and we will have a 31-23 lead as the Comanches are on an 8-0 run. Woof. 3:54 to play in the third quarter. This timeout's presented by King City Chrysler Center. in Mount Vernon, where the best never rest. Jared Shaner, of course, is alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Reese Barnfield is with us as well. And what a, I won't say putrid, but not a very good first half to start here for the Lady Rams.
Well,
second
Chris,
half, rather.
I think you could probably say that about our third quarter so far. It has not been a good one. Have yet to make a second half field goal, and haven't played a lot of good defense either. Not a good combination, and that'll get you what was a halftime tie ball game, get you an 8-point deficit midway through the third.
3:54 to play in the third quarter, 31-29 is your, or excuse me, 31-23. I wish it was 31-29 if you're a Lady Rams fan, but 31-23 is your score. Lady Rams will have the basketball out of the fourth square timeout. Coming along the left side, it's into Lockhart. Her pass looking inside to Owens, tipped away, recovered by Palmer to Owens. Now back out left side. Piper dribbles to the elbow, looks for a scoop to the outside, found Palmer. Now a three-ball banging from Haley Lockhart. 31-26. A lot of passing that time to find the wide open shot for Lady Rams. Worked out. Ball fake to the right elbow. Manuel looks in the corner for Cooper. Her shot's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped to Lady Rams. Out of the timeouts, they usually go on a run. Up the right block, it is Green. Too strong to the hoop. Not there, but Green will steal the rebound away from Cooper and get it right back off the far wing. Now she'll look into Piper. Piper's going to kick back out Palmer. Palmer has Green on the left wing. She'll looking out to the near side for Lockhart with 3:03. Dribbles in, picks it up, gives to Piper, wide open three. Yes!
Yeah, there we go.
Lady Rams cut it to 2, 31-29, 2:55 to play here in the third quarter. Nail a three, go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. And they were looking inside that time, back door. Well, it might have been looking at Cooper up front, but the back door ended up going to Gibson, but it's tipped out by Green. Resetting off the left side, it'll be a quick inbound. Foul off the shot on Hannah Owens as they were looking for Gibson, who's been hot most of the night. And going to the line to shoot two will be Takesha Gibson to try to extend the 2-point lead.
Yeah, came down, nailed a couple threes, and just like that, 31-29. Miss Gibson.
She'll make the first. Lead is 3. It's 32-29, 2:44 to play. Third quarter action. A shocker from Wayne County. Wayne City leads Woodlawn 20-18 at the half. Woodlawn has yet to lose a Midland Trail Conference game in their 4 years. We'll see how that plays out. Second free throw, no good. Cooper in there for the rebound. We should have a jump ball to go with the Lady Rams. So a 3-point ball game. Lady Rams have back-to-back threes on back-to-back possessions. That cut it from an 8-point game to 6. Or 3, rather. 9. I don't even know my math right now. Gibson will steal the basketball away at the half court. She looked backdoor to Manuel, and that's going to be a foul. Lady Rams won the obvious travel, but not so obvious to some.
Looks like that one's going to be on Lockhart.
And it's a quick inbound to Cooper, stripped away, and it'll be another foul. And they're going to say she was shooting. How do you like that?
Wow.
For licking the bowels of suctitude. And now the line, we'll go Cooper to shoot two. Yikes.
Another quick one on Lockhart. Coach Lonnen's not happy.
Coach Lonnen may erupt. Or may not. He's pretty calm, mild-mannered dude. Cooper's at the line, shooting two, misses the front end. So it stays 32-29, 2:31 to play here in quarter number 3. Lady Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank. Score a free throw with Banterra's Visa debit card. It provides the convenience of a checking account and a card. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member Federal Deposit Insurance Corp. Second free throw is good. It's a 4-point ball game, stretching it to 2 possessions due the Cahokia Comanches. 2:28 to play in the quarter. It's a lob ahead to Palmer from Piper. She can't catch up with it. Turnover, Lady Rams.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story of this third quarter.
Manuel bring it across the timeline in front of the scores table, far side. Back to Manuel from Ivy. Now a kick save out of bounds for Cheyenne Piper. Who will be your community first bank of the Heartland player of the game? That is a heck of a question, I think. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, or Bria even. At Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Coming around was Ivy looking inside. They'll say another kicked basketball on the Lady Rams. Not saying I didn't see it because it didn't happen, just saying I did not see it. So they're on top of it. We'll take their word for it, and it'll be reset by the Comanches. Look for the lob to Gibson again. Blocked by Hannah Owens. They'll give her the travel that time.
All right.
Lady Rams got to make something out of this turnover now.
Yeah, they do. We need a bucket here. We've hit those 2 threes of the quarter, and that has been it, and they are turning up the pressure on us.
It is giving the Lady Rams fit. Stuck
Yes,
in the backcourt, Cuiava throws it up the right side. Here comes Lockhart, dribbles through traffic. Going to take it herself. Stops, gives out to Cuiava. 17-footer. No good. We have a foul somewhere.
Oh,
wow. After the shot, or during the shot, they're going to say, because apparently they're sending Kelby Kay to the line to shoot 2, where she will look for points 7 and 8.
Yes. I think he called that on number 30, Diamond Suggs.
First free throw is good. Cuiava continues. 33-30. Lady Rams are back within a tray. 150 mark of the third quarter. Ever since the timeout, I've been kind of battling back from a 8-point deficit. Cuiava makes both, cuts it in half, 33-31. Up top, it's Suggs with it for Cahokia. Looking inside, Gibson was. Or Ivy was for Gibson, stolen away by Owens. It'll be Piper to bring it across, left the circle, dribbles wing, trying to find a route inside, no seam. Loses the basketball, recovers. Tight ropes the sideline off the far side. She'll come between the circles. Not bad.
Not sure how she got out of that little space, but she did.
In the corner for Lockhart now. Left wing for Green. They'll go to Piper here. Back on the right wing, it'll be Kelby Cuiava with 1:15 to play in the third quarter. To Piper with it up top. Now left wing Green. Wide open Lockhart will pull up for 3 in the lead. In and out. Almost back in again, but no good. The rebound will be tipped away. Kicked a couple of times. There's soccer dribble. Nobody there to get it, surprisingly, for the Lady Rams. Ivy will dribble past the defense.
Oh.
Absolutely a blown defensive set for the Lady Rams. Lax to get back after the ball was being soccer dribbled by Ivy, who gets the points off the right block and recovers the 4-point lead. 35-31 with 48 seconds to go in the third. Wow. Haven't seen the Lady Rams D like that. It's Cuiava with it on the near baseline. Kicks to the wing. Green feigns, gives to Cuiava. Yes, she has 10. That one's from 15, and it's 35-33. 32 seconds to play in the third quarter. It'll be Diamond Suggs coming up the left side. Stop. Rare travel from Diamond Suggs. Normally very, very fluid athlete, and I'm amazed at how quiet she's been offensively tonight.
Yeah, she has. She has looked well. She's got 10.
There's a quiet 10.
They have been quiet. You're exactly right.
Left of the circle, it's Piper with 18 seconds. Now to the right, we're in the third quarter. Green with it near the volleyball line, trailing 35-33. Lady Rams looking to tie this one up before the end of 3. Piper with it to the circle. Lady Rams looking to make the move. They go right. Now to Lockhart. She'll step up to the top of the key. Right wing, Green for 3. Yes! And that will give the Lady Rams the lead after 3. We are through 24 minutes. The Mountford and Lady Rams 36, the Cahokia Comanches 35. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits pay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ives. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Denver FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The best car for the money right now is the Chevy Impala. Been out a while. It's a proven car. There again, it's comfortable. It's easy to use all the instrumentation. Got a great ride, 30 miles per gallon for a 6-passenger car. It's just really remarkable. Safe car. There again, 5-star rating. Interest rates are low, and I think right now is a great time to buy.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Cahokia High School's gymnasium. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside as we head to the fourth quarter. Cahokia will start with the basketball. They trailed the entire third quarter until a Green 3 beat the buzzer and gave the Lady Rams a 36-35 lead. 7:55 to play in regulation. Manuel's going to attack right elbow. She'll kick out in the corner. Suggs looks back for Manuel up top. Now over to the right side. Suggs steps back. Toe on the line. It's going to be a long 2. So 37-36. We have a teeter-totter here from St. Clair County. Woof. It'll be Piper to bring it across. Turns around with the left-hand dribble. Now comes back right with it. It's a green. Wing, rather. It'll be green. Looking for lob inside from Owens to Lockhart. It'll be off of the Lady Rams. Turnover, Mount Vernon. Floor awareness just hasn't been there at times tonight for these ladies. They're looking to come back with some of that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's kind of like our passes have been just a split second too late. They've been good ideas, just
quick to think, slow to execute.
Yep.
Is what I think it's been somewhat tonight. A team like Cahokia, I guess, will do that to you. Looking for the lob in the lane, Gibson. Wow. If you saw it on MyWithersRadio.com, you saw a clean block from Hannah Owens. Instead, that'll be a foul on her. And the foul differential we had in the first half is now differentiated here in the second. And it's totally been reversed, as that is the 6th foul on the Lady Rams compared to just 1 for Cahokia. I'm never a fan of that. I mean, I know it happens.
Yeah,
Must just be something about this side of the floor.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe. That's the best way I can get my foot out of my mouth. 7:13 to play in the fourth. It is 38-36 as Gibson makes the first of 2. Let's see if she can connect on the back end of the 2-shot assessment. She will make the second, so the lead back to 4. Or 3. Oh, what? Never mind. 39-36, is that right? I may have just marked too many in my book. Yeah, that's
35.
Right.
Yeah, 39,
that
36.
Is right.
We
that's
are right. They are right.
Something like that. Shot batted away from Lockhart. Rebounded, put back's good from Hannah Owens. She'll get the and one, a chance to tie. 39-38. Lady Rams down 1 now here in the fourth quarter. 6:52 left to go. Help make your kids' future a victory. Teach them the importance of saving today with Bantura's Smart Kids Savings Account. Bantura Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Free throw's good by Hannah Owens, the old school three-pointer. It's 39-39. We're all tied up. 6:50 to play in the fourth.
Yeah, good strong play by the freshman there.
Into the right corner now for Ivy. Looking around, left-hand dribble, going to bring it to the wing. Now right of the circle for Manuel. Wide open is Suggs. Dribbles to the baseline, throws back to Manuel. She'll have to corral from going out of bounds. That'll be a big turnover on Cahokia here with 6:30 to play in the fourth. Just kind of scooted out and over that far sideline right in front of the Cahokia bench. Piper with the basketball for the Lady Rams. 6:25 to go. Tied at 39 in the fourth quarter. Glad to have you with us. Off the right elbow. It's going to be a lob back to the left wing from Lockhart to Piper. Piper looking for the turnaround. Left elbow jumper now is no good. Rebound. Almost tipped away. Recovered by Ivy. Lost the dribble. Got it back. Dribbled a couple of times there. While stopping in between. I wonder what they call that. Left wing, it'll be Diamond Suggs. 6:02 to play in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 39. Ivy thinking about the three, and it's good from the right corner. 5:55 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 42-39. Comanches back on top.
Big shot by Ivy there. Plenty of time left for the Lady Rams. Need to just get a good quality shot here.
And try not to have to force a three. It's going to be Lockhart slipping over the wing. Green will come around baseline, pushed out of bounds, but that's a blocking foul. That'll be the third on Cahokia. With Bantura's mobile banking, you can check your accounts online from half court. Bantura Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Triggering will be Piper. Works it into the right corner for Lockhart. Riava with it. Now, screen three coming from Piper. No good. Rebound, tipped away. That'll be a foul on Hannah Owens.
I think that's going to be Hannah's third. And more importantly than that, it's going to put that at the line for the bonus.
So you can hear the crowd tell the officials what they don't know, that it's a one and bonus. 42-39. A chance if Ivy can knock down the free throws to make it a
5-point game it could be.
There you go. Got caught off guard by one of the tweets on the Twitterverse. You can follow us on Twitter at 94Sports as Ivy makes the first. We have all kinds of scoreboard updates here this evening on Twitter, and we'll give you a couple more throughout the night as we get more scores in. Ivy's at the line, shooting the back end of the one and bonus. She made the first, has the bonus coming. It's up and good. 44-39, a 5-point lead for the Comanches. Lady Rams started out pretty hot in the first half, and then it just kind of dwindled from there.
Well, these last 2 quarters, it's really just kind of been back and forth. We've got ourselves dug in a hole, and then we fight out of it, and then we're back in it.
Look for a turnaround off the right
back out of it.
side.
That's not the way to do it.
No way. It's stolen away by from Lockhart by Cooper. Now underneath, it goes to Gibson off the right block. No good. Rebound is corralled somehow by Cheyenne Piper. Crossover dribble in the backcourt. 5 to play in the fourth quarter. 44-39 is the Cahokia lead. Looking in the left corner. Now coming around left wing. Kick out to Cuiava. Trying to get a cut from Lockhart. Now to Green off the right wing. Made some traffic down low. She'll throw out the side of the backboard. The foul comes before that. And to the line goes Jay Green. And you hope at this point she can turn it back into a one-possession ballgame.
Absolutely. Let's get Jessica to step up and knock a couple down. She shot the ball well from the line tonight. Let's hope she continues that.
Green's at the line, shooting 2, 44-39. Trying to get the Lady Rams to 40 here. She will. Back within 4. 4:48 to play in this fourth quarter. Looking for a one-possession whole ball game here. We'll try to get you more scoreboard updates here in just a moment. A couple of games tonight on the dial, and of course we have one on the FM right now on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. At the line here, Lady Rams basketball. Green makes both. 44-41. It's a one-possession ball game. 4:48 to play in the fourth quarter. That was a shot from Dew. Missed from the left side from about 17. Rebound underneath. It'll be Piper to bring it across against Manuel. Left timeline crossover. Now brings it top of the key. Kicks out to a wide open Hannah Owens, who will dribble it out of range. Through the circle, of course, it's Piper. Looks back left for Cuiava. 4:23 to play in the fourth quarter. Back off the right wing again for Jay Green. Had Hannah open down low. Couldn't get it to her. Trying to make something happen here off of this right wing. Maybe dribble back between the circles. Throws across now to Cuiava. Lady Rams just very lax on the offensive sets. Now Owens will lose it out of bounds. Turnover Lady Rams. Lost it here on the near sideline. Cahokia gets the ball back with a big defensive stop.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Coach Lonan was upset there, and the reason is we've talked about it before on broadcast. Lady Rams are running a flex cut, bringing somebody from the backside to the block, and we missed 2 girls just wide open.
In the corner, it was Cooper. Looking up top for Suggs. 3:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Cooper gets it back. Thought about the 3. Pulls it down. Her team up 3. Trying to get it down low. She was trying to throw off, and here's what happens. Almost a basket from Gibson. She was trying to throw off up the Lady Rams. It goes between the legs to Gibson, who almost got the easy bucket. Big break for the Lady Rams there to get the defensive board off the missed opportunity. 3:28 to play. 44-41. Piper with it off of the right wing. Manuel leans in. Piper dribbles. Mid-post, crosses over now. And Piper just tried to make something happen. She got herself to the line to shoot 2 here, maybe make it a one-point ball game with 3:21 to go.
Foul, I think, was called on Manuel, and if I've got mine right, that's her 4th.
Makes the first. It is 44-42. Makes both. 1-point ball game, 44-43 into the right corner. It's going to be Manuel looking into Gibson. Turning it back into a 3-point lead off the turnaround right block, 46-43. 3:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Across the right timeline, it'll be Cheyenne Piper. Off of the right, here we go. Hannah Owens will dribble around, trying to go between the circles. Throws to Lockhart with 2:57 to play. 46-43, Cahokia on top of the Lady Rams. 2:53 to go. Coming around from the wing is Cheyenne Piper. Back off of the right wing to Owens. Looking down for Lockhart. Nothing there. Goes back to left wing for Green. Lady Rams are down 3. 2:42 to play. Here in the fourth quarter. Pass to be stolen away. Diamond Suggs. Easy layup up the left side is good. 5-point ball game. 48-43 now for the Comanches on top. And inside comes Jake Green. There was a foul in there. 2:26 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams basketball, of course, is presented by Banterra Bank. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers free online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC.
Well, and I think I was correct on that last one. That foul was called on 21 Shanice Manuel, and I believe She is exiting the game with 5 fouls. Need Cheyenne to step up and knock a couple more down here.
That you do. 2:26 to play in the fourth. She'll miss the first. It was a 2-shot assessment as she was in the act of shooting. They thought it was a 1 and bonus.
Yes, they did.
Not a 1-on-1, ladies. Not a 1-on-1, ladies and gentlemen. That was only the 6th team foul on Cahokia. Cheyenne gets a second. It is good. It's 48-44. They're back within 4. 2:25 to play.
That would be the big teller right there, wouldn't it, Chris?
Pretty kind of blatantly obvious. Cooper has it stolen away.
Oh.
And Jay Green steps out of bounds with the basketball. This isn't Shagnon. That is the out-of-bounds line. 2:19 to play.
Not the restraining line.
So turnover begets turnover here. Cahokia with the basketball, side out of bounds. 2:17 to play in the fourth quarter. 4-point ball game. And Cahokia will not turn it over. It's tipped out of bounds by Cheyenne Piper as it sails out of bounds across the baseline. 2:12 to go now. 48-44. Cahokia on top. We'll look for Community First Bank Player of the Game with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say welcome back to personal banking as it is turned over by the Comanches. Green was able to get the steal. Looked like the foul might have been on Ivy. It is on Ivy. And to the line to shoot the 1 and bonus will be Jay Green. She can make it a 2-point ball game. Big free throws here by Jessica Green.
And I think that might have been the 5th on Ivy as well.
She has taken a seat. We'll try to get to know some of these new entrants into the ball game.
Now this is a 1-and-1, ladies and gentlemen.
And she makes the first to erase any doubt. 48-45 as Green makes the front end.
I think we just got Java Brock in the game, number 22.
Second one's no good. Rebound will be fought for. Lockhart steals it away. Looking for the turnaround inside. Kicks it out top. Left wing. Piper looking to dribble in. Now brings it back to the timeline. Down 3. 48-45. Big offensive board there for the Lady Rams as we drop below 2 minutes to go in regulation.
We do not need a 3 here. We just need a good bucket.
Left side from Green to Piper. Left of the circle. Dribbles past the volleyball line. Throws back to the right wing for Lockhart. She'll look inside. Finds Green. Green looking for the turnaround. Throws it up. She's fouled. Bailed out by the foul. And to the line to shoot 2 will be Jessica Green. Wayne City still on top of Woodlawn in the fourth quarter. 39-36 on the boys' side. Those two teams will match up for a regional semifinal on the girls' side tomorrow night. You'll hear that game on WMIX FM 94.1. Pregame anywhere between 7:50 and 8 o'clock. First free throw rattles off for Green. Best she can do is make it a 2-point ball game. 1:36 to play in the fourth quarter. Second one's good.
Up and good. Just good, solid defense. Look to get a stop here.
1:32 to play in the fourth. Suggs will be bailed out by the timeout. Coach saw nothing developing, went ahead and called the timeout with 1:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. It's 48-46. Cahokia on top. King City Chrysler Center, again, they have the Chrysler 200 imported from Detroit to the King City. It extends well beyond its mid-size shadow with character, comfort, and fuel efficiency. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new remaining 200s at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner. Reese Barnfield with us as well. It's Jesse Clark back at the studio here on WMIX with video online at mywithersradio.com. And, of course, we are glad to have you with us. But right now, Lady Rams trail 48-46 with about 1:30 to play in the fourth quarter. Coach Shaner, it's not really dire, but there's a little sense of urgency now.
We could definitely use a stop on this possession, no doubt about it. As you said, we trail by 2 with 1.5 minutes to play, so there's plenty of time. We don't need to do anything. We are currently at 7 team fouls, so we don't want to foul and put them on the line just yet. We want to play good, solid defense and hopefully force them into a poor shot or a turnover and come down, and I'm sure Coach Lannon will have a play call for us and maybe get us a bucket to tie it up or take the lead.
48-46. Cahokia basketball side out of bounds in front of the scorer's table with 1:30 to go. They're coming out of the Ford Square timeout. They have a 2-point lead. It'll be Brock to bring it across the timeline. Looks to the right side for Dew off the wing. Pass nearly tipped away. It'll be out of bounds off of Cheyenne Piper. Had the right idea there, but it goes back with Cahokia. Off to the right side, it'll be a quick inbound into Java Brock. Looking around, almost tipped away again by Piper. Have the right idea there.
Identical play.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to eventually frustrate them into a turnover that leaves you a clean look at a tying layup.
Let's hope so. We're coming out in a 1-3-1. We've got the Comanches a little rattled.
Off of comes Brock, looking down low for Cooper, no good. Rebound off the right side. Gibson puts it up, no good. Right side, Hannah Owens uses that 6-foot frame to come up with a rebound. And the Lady Rams can tie here with 1:03 to play. Looking off to the left side, it's to Green, 48-46. Lady Rams trail by 2 off to the right side. It's Kelby Quiaba with the basketball. Looks back for Piper. Piper's going to dribble between the circles. 50 seconds to go in the fourth. Looking off left wing, Quiaba gives back to Green. Green matched up against Brock. Looks back up top, finds Kelby. Now the right wing, it is Green up top. Piper with 41 seconds. Urgency the key here. Lady Rams are down 2 points. Left wing to Lockhart. She'll look in against Gibson. Throws back to the circle. We'll have a timeout, Lady Rams. 34 flat on the scoreboard. 34 seconds to go. It is 48-46 Cahokia. Lady Rams with the full timeout presented by Ford Square. The Ford F-150 boasts an exclusive EcoBoost engine, which means more power with better fuel efficiency. Test drive the large truck champion for over 34 years at Ford Square of Mount Vernon. You can count on us. Here is the situation on Lady Rams basketball course presented by Banterra Bank, the official voice of the Lady Rams. You have 34 seconds to play in regulation. Lady Rams will have the basketball side out of bounds in front of the scorer's table out of the timeout. As they did cross the timeline, they had actually moved the ball around, got it within free throw line extended. Now trailing by 2. Don't need a 3, obviously, Coach Shaner. Just have to get somehow a tying bucket and maybe not give Cahokia too much time, but I don't know if that's what you do here. I don't know what the options are. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, I'll tell you what, a couple different things that I've seen tonight. We've tried to run our play to Jessica Green and kind of isolate her on the backside a few times. Jessica's been very aggressive to the basket. She's been fouled her last 2 trips down the floor on that specific play. The other thing that I'm thinking is you probably, Hannah Owens has been strong inside. Haley Lockhart's had a lot of good looks inside. Maybe we try to go in and kick to one of them, and if we get a double, we kick out to Cheyenne and maybe get a 3. We'll see what Coach Lonan was thinking.
Into the backcourt off of the trigger. Piper with it in between the elbows. Layup is good. We're tied at 48 with 27 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Here come the Comanches, length of the floor. It is Suggs with it in the backcourt. She is to the circle in the backcourt, crosses the timeline against Owens. Met by Owens off the left side. She's everywhere she goes with 15 seconds. Dangerous pass to Brock. It'll be stolen away. Out of bounds off of Hannah Owens. Had the right look, just couldn't hang on. Couldn't get the claws on it with 10.5 seconds to go in the fourth. It'll go back with the Comanches, and this is where they're dangerous on the inbounds.
Absolutely, and we just need to be – we can't commit a silly foul here. They're in the bonus. We don't want to give them an easy one with 10.5 seconds left.
Amen to that. Looking into the left, here we go. Suggs looks into the corner. Brock with it, trying to feed inside. Cooper turnaround is no good at the buzzer. Oh, my. No good at the buzzer. Oh, wow. So we will have overtime here from Cahokia, tied at 48. We'll go ahead and take a break. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Long hours, inconsistent schedule, minimum wage, or a salary that barely keeps you above the poverty line. All you need is a better opportunity. Ren Lake College has your opportunity. The healthcare field continues to grow, and RLC can put you on the path to a great career. Openings are available in 5 healthcare programs: health information technology, medical laboratory technology, occupational therapy assistant, surgical technology, and veterinary technology. These 5 programs are offered through the Southern Illinois Collegiate Common Market, with general courses offered at Ren Lake College and core courses offered at the SICCM facilities in Erin. Your fast track to a great opportunity starts here. You better hurry. Applications are due by March 1st. Why wait for a great opportunity? Find out more about these programs at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. rlc.edu. with more in-game score updates than anyone else. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Cahokia. We head to overtime here, tied at 48. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Cahokia Comanches. We are glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo and Jared Shaner alongside, and we will re-tip. It'll be Hannah Owens. No, it'll be Hannah Owens for the Lady Rams. Tied at 48.
I'll tell you, Chris, two big things going in our favor. We have Shanice Manuel, who fouled out in the fourth, as well as Darielle Ivy.
Up top with it is Diamond Suggs as Cahokia wins the tip. Overtime's 4 minutes long, tied at 48. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank, the official voice of the Lady Rams. It'll be Dew coming baseline, kicks mid-post. Cooper is good. Cooper been quiet there. Takia Cooper in the fourth gives Cahokia a 50-48 lead with 3:40 to play in regulation. Back with us you are on MyWithersRadio.com. Internet completely died here at Cahokia for a moment. Happens with the power sometimes as well. Coming off the right, it is Green with it on the wing from Cuyaba. Now up top to Piper, 3:24 to play in overtime. A lot of overtime games is late. We had one with the Rams on Saturday. We also had one for the Lady Rams not that long ago against Highland. 3:14 to play. Overtime period. Lockhart coming around from the left, had it tipped away. Green will recover on the far sideline. Works it back to Piper. Looking around Cuyaba. Big deuce on the way is in and out, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped away. It's recovered by Cooper. Off of the pass from Dew. Up the left side to the elbow. Cross the lane. Scoops no good. Rebound. It'll be to Piper. Big defensive board there as the Lady Rams crash with 2:50 to go. Here comes Piper. Kicks over to Cuyaba. Looking to feed left baseline for Lockhart. Now back around to the right from Jessica Green with 2:42 to play in the fourth quarter. Back off of the right wing. It'll be Hannah Owens. Owens off the left. Looks back to the left wing. Around to the right we will go. It'll be Cuyaba coming around baseline. Shut off, trying to force it inside. Had it taken away. Turnover on the Lady Rams. Here comes Cooper, length of the floor, and she is fouled by Hannah Owens. Can't leave your feet there on trying to block the basketball, because that'll send them to the line every time, and that's what it does for Takia Cooper, who can extend to a 4-point lead with 2:19 to play in OT.
Yeah, and that's Hannah's fourth. Really giving Coach Lonan some great minutes tonight.
First one is no good, so big break for the Rams there. At the line, of course. Takia Cooper shooting the back into two, 50-48, 2:19 to play. Here in overtime. Cooper makes the third 3-point game, 51-48, 2:19 to go. Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account to fit your lifestyle perfectly. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Piper with it at the center circle, looking off to the right. May have to go left. Lady Rams have the tendency to go right a lot. To the left this time, she'll throw up a deuce. It is in and out. Rebound, tipped away from Jessica Green. It'll be Lady Ram basketball. Good call by the officials. 1:59 to go in overtime. 51-48. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside. Reese Barnfield with us. Here for Lady Rams basketball. Inbound coming for the far corner. It is into Piper, who brings it around from the left wing. Looking to roll between the circles. Looks back left for Aaliyah Palmer. Has Lockhart up top. She'll come get it at the circle with 1:49 to go in overtime. Pass turned over. They were looking for Green, just threw it too far. Green couldn't come up to get it. It's tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back with Cahokia.
Yeah, and that's kind of been overall the story of the evening. We've just been a little bit sloppy with the ball at times and been forced into some turnovers. And now we need to come up with a big stop on the defensive end. Looks like we're going to go with the 1-3-1 again. Maybe try to get a trap, try to get an errant pass.
Brock with it, rolling right at the circle to the wing. She will lob it ahead. Here comes Dew, looks back. All alone is Takesha Gibson. 5-point ball game, 53-48 with 90 seconds. Then turned over in the front court. Pocket was picked. Thrown up ahead to Diamond Suggs. Looks back to Gibson. Yes. And the Lady Rams falling apart in overtime. 55-48, 1:21 to play in OT. Jeff London wants a timeout presented by Ford Square. Just got to settle him down, I think, here in the timeout.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 7-point game, still here in overtime. Obviously not where we want to be, but good timeout taken. We need to get the ladies settled down. We need to come down, get a good solid shot, and play it one possession at a time.
55-48. Lady Rams down 7 with about a minute and change to go here in overtime. We are glad to have you with us on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. We'll pause for station identification. This is Lady Rams Radio.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
That's who we are. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner, AM 940. Reese Barnfield is with us. Jesse Clark is back at the studio. As the Lady Rams try to avoid letting this one slip away, down 55-48. Cahokia is on a 7-0 run to start the overtime period. Across the timeline, Cheyenne Piper with it at the circle with 1:13 to go. Looking back towards the right wing, has to come to the left. And we'll have a foul up top to the line to shoot the one, and bonus will be Kelby Quiava. It was an off-ball foul.
Yeah, I think Kelby was trying to set a screen there, and Michaela Dew just kind of ran right through it.
Bowled right over. Kelby at the line to shoot big free throws here. The first is good.
And as a coach, I'll tell you one thing from Cahokia's perspective that you do not want to do is let the Lady Rams score points without the clock running. And that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Absolutely huge every point that they can get. Second one's on the way. It is going to hit the back iron and drop back through. 55-50. Lady Rams get some points, and we'll have a timeout presented by Ford Square. So Woodlawn comes back to tie it up against Wayne City. They head to overtime there in Wayne County, 49-49. No word on what's going on in southwestern Jefferson County. On WMIX FM, that scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, visit your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon, TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Chris, I want to make sure we're on the same page. Our listeners and our viewers out there wouldn't know this, but I jokingly said in the JV game, if this goes to overtime, I'm walking home and you guys can pick me up. I want to make sure you understood that was the JV game only.
Well, not much we can do about it.
Well, you could
you
could not let me in the car.
That is very true.
But I'm hoping you wouldn't do that to me.
I'm not that big of a
jerk.
Know. Sure.
No.
That's probably the cleanest way we could put that. We do have an update now from Southwest Jefferson County. Ask and you shall receive. After 3, Waltonville making a comeback. Actually, it's been close the entire way. Cessna leads Waltonville 49-47. That's on the FM and mywithersradio.com audio only. Meanwhile, the Woodlawn Cardinals headed to overtime at Wayne City. 1:09 to play here in overtime. Here, Lady Rams intercept the inbound. Look, Green gets it down to Lockhart. She'll turn around. She's fouled. Big free throws coming from Haley Lockhart with 1:04 to go.
I'll tell you, Jessica has some great natural instincts. The one play earlier, she was probably lucky she didn't get whistled for a foul, but she made a great break on the ball. And that one was another one, just like a center fielder out there, making a break on the ball and came up with the steal.
First one's good. Lady Rams are back within 4 possessions. 4 points, 2 possessions. Woof. Not Wolf. Woof. Big difference. Makes a second. 1 possession ball game, 55-52. Almost intercepted again. Suggs almost lost it. Lady Rams tip it twice and can't get it. Wide open on the left side. Dew will look back door. There it is. Gibson gets another. It's 57-52. 5-point ball game. Stuck in the backcourt. Piper will get it across the timeline in front of the scorer's table left. Looks, trying to dribble in. Gets it down low to Owen. She is blocked on the way up. Clean block out of bounds. And the Lady Rams will have to reset.
We're still in good shape. 5-point game with 44.3 left. Need to get a bucket here.
It'll be a quick inbound.
We're going to get a 3 for Cheyenne. Nope.
Now we will, and it's blocked. Had a better look the first time. Pulled it back, and now it's going to be a blocked shot. And 2 points for Diamond Suggs up the left. 7-point ball game again. All that effort may have been erased for the Lady Rams. Inside comes Green. Blocked again. Up the left block, and this time a foul. Piper had a better look the first time, pulled it off the right wing, side dribbled, came back up with it, and was blocked that time. It turned into 2 points off the left block for Diamond Suggs. Now the Lady Rams are down 7 at the line with 26.1 seconds to go in overtime. And Green will miss the first. Well, that certainly stinks if you're a Lady Ram fan. Lady Rams basketball, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Banking with local styles. Green misses both. Rebound in the right corner for Lockhart. And it's asserted that she traveled with the basketball. Dual trigger left of the basket with 24.3 seconds. Right side will have a foul, and that will send Brock to the line for the one and bonus.
Definitely could use a little help here. Maybe a miss of the front end. Need to make sure that if we're Haley or Hannah right now, we're boxing out here.
Free throw no good from Brock. Rebound will be tipped right back into the hands of Gibson. She'll travel with the basketball. .22 seconds to go. Overtime. Lady Rams down 7. Piper gets it across, rushes to the basket, kicks back door. Lockhart, good. Lady Rams want a timeout. They'll get it with 13. This timeout's brought to you by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Within 5, 13 seconds to go, and still a chance. Bleak, but still a chance.
Yeah, as you said, a bleak chance, but I'll tell you, a steal and a quick bucket. And then after that, a timeout or a foul, and we've got a chance.
Man, oh man. Less than 20 seconds to play here in overtime. Lady Rams had a nice little lead there in the first part of the second quarter. It's been pretty well all Cahokia ever since, even though Lady Rams did battle back in force OT.
Yeah, it's been, it feels like a little bit of a one-sided game, but like I said earlier, our girls have found a way to battle back a few times. One thing to remember in a high school game like this is the clock does not stop. Lots of times we get caught up watching professional sports where it stops, and if you make a basket, the clock keeps going.
Baseball pass is intercepted. Green up top to Piper for 3, no good. Rebound will be tipped back to Green. She'll dribble out and try to get a 3 off. Forces it, no. And a rebound at 3 will be tipped back in, but it was out of bounds off of Palmer. So the Lady Rams gave it a heck of an effort.
Yes, they
there
did.
were 2.3 seconds left in overtime. Cahokia is going to win this one. 59-54 is the score at the moment. You wanted to think it was going to happen here in OT as the Lady Rams had some momentum, but it just didn't work out. Cahokia will win it in overtime, 59-54. We'll come back to Bean Insurance postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. As a Southern Illinois family-owned bank, we have stayed true to our roots by offering great products and services to the people in our community. With free checking, free online banking, and free debit cards, we are helping our customers save money while also providing the safety and security they expect from a community-focused bank. People's National Bank, proudly supporting Southern Illinois. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You still pay once a month to avoid fees.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler. It has been built with something that goes beyond the finely stitched leather. This automobile has redefined driving dynamics and an efficient V6 power plant. It has been built with hope and promise because this sedan brings with it a dose of luxury and sport that had all but left the shores. It's good to know that this kind of great is at home here, that we can show the world that the difference between good and great value is in the details. This is the 2012 Chrysler 200 imported from Detroit and ready for immediate delivery at King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. The incentives on the 200 sedan are $3,000 or 0% for 60 months, plus miles per gallon up to 37 on the highway. Come test drive the 200 today at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
If
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it. 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And have a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaninsurance.net.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back to Cahokia. Lady Rams fall here tonight by a final of 54, right, that 59-54 here in overtime. Chris Hugo with Jared Shaner alongside for the Bean Insurance postgame show. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shoppings for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance at 244-BEAN. That is 244-BEAN. Coach Shaner, Lady Rams forced it to overtime. They led after one, but then led again after 3 by 1. But Cahokia just kind of came back and was basically able to not win it convincingly, but just did a great job here tonight keeping the Lady Rams at bay.
They absolutely did, and we talked about it throughout the game, Chris, but they would build a 5, 6, 7-point lead. Lady Rams would do a nice job of battling back and get it some key stops at times. We made a couple threes in a row to battle back in the game. Just couldn't quite get over that hump tonight, and a lot of credit goes to the Lady Comanches from Cahokia. They were definitely a big, long, athletic basketball team. They played very hard and got a nice win on their home court.
That they did. Of course, we have plenty more to talk about here on the Bean Insurance postgame show, including your Heartland Accounting postgame stats. We'll take a break. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
We need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit service. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Brownview and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
Rams letter jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams cheerleading jackets, all stars and stitches. Rams hoodies, all stars and stitches. Rams t-shirts, all stars and stitches. Rams car stickers, all stars and stitches. Rams yard signs, all stars and stitches. Rams apparel, all stars and stitches. Anything Mount Vernon Rams, all stars and stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we welcome you back inside Cahokia High School's gymnasium. Chris Hugo, Jared Shaner alongside. It's your Bean Insurance postgame show. Chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts away at Bean Insurance, but you won't know how much you can save until you give them a call. Bean Insurance, 244-BEAN. That number is 244-BEAN. Jeff London joins us now. Tough loss in overtime for Lady Rams, 59-54. Coach, girls gave it their all, led after 1, came back to lead after 3, and tied it at the end of regulation. But Cahokia just too tough on Monday, what is today? Tuesday night.
Well, we just gave up too many rebounds again, and that's been kind of the theme all year. When we struggle, it's because we don't rebound. And, the bottom line is if we do a better job rebounding the ball, we win the game by, 10 or 12 points. So I just, we've just always struggled. We've always struggled with this group to rebound. I mean, since they were freshmen, they when they came in, they did not conceptually understand boxing out and things of that nature, and we've worked with them on this every year, year in and year out. But you have to work on other things too. You just can't. There's 100 different things you got to work on, and you can only spend so much time on one thing, and you got to move on and then hope that they'll go do it. And tonight they didn't do it, and it was disappointing because I thought offensively we were good enough. Anytime we score, up in the 50s, we should win. But tonight they got too many second chance baskets off of just our lack of rebounding on their offensive end.
Well, and it was I thought a lot of players had a good night, and Kelby Kriava, Jeff, you say it all the time, is somebody that has to be able to come in and get 2 or 3 baskets.
Yep.
I think she got 10 points or more tonight.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Ended
had a great
with 12,
effort.
yeah.
and but Lady Rams just couldn't get it done.
No.
And this is a tough Cahokia team. This is a tough place to play.
It always has been tough, and I knew it was going to be tough coming over here. I knew very, very well. I don't know if anybody else did, and I tried to convince everybody, but sometimes that's hard. But from experience, I know that it's tough to play here, and there's a reason why Centralia got beat here, guys. I mean, Centralia got beat here, and they're the number 1 team in our conference. They're going to win our conference. So they're tough. They're tougher than nails, and they got beat here. So we took them to overtime. We just it was just very disappointing because our rebounding just has to be better, and if it was better, we wouldn't be in this position. We just wouldn't be, because like I say, offensively we were good enough tonight. They played a lot of zone against us tonight, and that's something they haven't normally done. They usually match up, and then their man was good. When they did go man, they matched up, made it hard for us to enter the ball, and made it hard for us to see our big people inside, and that's an issue for us. Is we do have issues at the guard position whenever we get an extreme amount of ball pressure. We just have a real hard time seeing our post players and who's open. So that was another thing that really hurt us. But the number 1 thing was the rebounding. I just got to go back to that. It just was not very good. And I think anybody that was here was, it was amazing. We got it to overtime and almost won as bad as we rebounded. It really was. I mean, that was quite an effort. Despite.
Well, it's one of those things where you don't want to lose on the last game of the regular season, but maybe if it teaches a lesson en route to the regional on Tuesday night against the Carbondale team that's playing very good basketball, maybe there's a blessing to be found in it somewhere.
Well, we certainly played better than we did against Marion. I mean, we had to, or we'd have got blown out by 30. It's just it doesn't really matter what happens now. The season's over. Our regular season's over. We finished at 15-11. That was a tremendous improvement. And we're all happy about that and satisfied, I think, to a certain degree. But what I really hope is that they're not just satisfied now that they got 15 wins and they can just kind of shut it down. And I don't want that. I want a regional or win or two. I want to have a shot at winning a regional title for these guys. They've worked too hard over the summertime and the off season, and they've been together for so long that you want them to be able to have a chance. And I just hope that the next 4 or 5 days of preparation is good, and that I hope they listen, and I hope they practice hard and give themselves a chance on Tuesday night, because we will have to be locked in and loaded on Tuesday, or else it won't last much longer.
Coach, you brought up a good point, and as a coach, that's really all you really ever ask of your kids is that they go out and compete every night. And when you get to the end of the season like this, basketball's a long season. It takes a lot out of you. And what you hope, and what I think you have from knowing some of the girls, what you hope is that they don't want to be one and done in the regional, like you said. That, hey, we want to come out and have 3 or 4 or 5 good practices. We want to come out and get another win and then worry about the following one after that.
Sure.
But let's be competitive. Let's compete. Let's go out and practice to win at least one more basketball game this season. If they continue to take that mentality, hopefully, like you said, maybe we can be playing for a regional championship.
I mean, you ever notice we're always just right there? I mean, with the exception of Nashville, I mean, let's face it, they have our number, always have. But even when we lose, it's like we're always just right there, and it's like, this is a team that could be right there in a regional final.
Absolutely.
And find themselves, late in a game in a position to do it. I mean, we're good enough, but we're also not good enough to count on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean,
right.
It's just we if the moon and the stars will line up, we are good enough. But things have to happen, and we have to have great practices. We have to be healthy, which we are. We're not out of this, with too many injuries here, just a few bumps and bruises. But this team is always just right there, and I just think that if they would just practice hard and give themselves a chance. Hey, if we get beat, then great.
Right.
But I guarantee I will go home and sleep wonderfully if we have 4 or 5 great days of practice. We play our butts off and we just get beat by a hot Carbondale team.
Yep.
I won't, believe me, I'll be fine, and they will too. But what I won't be able to live with is if we don't practice very well, if we just give off the impression that, hey, maybe it's time, for it to be over.
Right.
And there are some teams that do that,
Absolutely.
And in football too, Jared, you
Yep.
know that. I mean,
Yep.
I've been part of that, and you have too.
Yep.
I mean, you never know how kids are going to react late in the year, and I just hope my kids don't walk away from this one tonight a real heartbreaking loss and just, decide that they're done, because I don't think they will. I think I know them better than that, but all I want is some good practice between now and then. I want a great effort against Carbondale at the regional. And whatever happens, I will go home and I'll sleep well. That's all I want, and I guess that's all I can say right now, because we got another week to go, so 6 days. So
Another
we'll see
game
what
to
happens.
win.
Yeah.
Tough one tonight, Coach. Glad to be here. Thank you for coming up and talking to us.
Well, I'm glad you guys came over, and I'm glad we put on a good show. At least it was a worthwhile game to watch for everybody, and there was some good basketball on both ends, and there was some bad basketball on both ends. But overall, it was a very competitive game, and hopefully an exciting one to watch. And we thank you guys for coming.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Coach Lannon.
All right.
Need to get to your Heartland Accounting post-game stats.
All right, we'll start first for the Lady Comanches. They ended, as Coach Lannon said, winning the rebounding battle 25-18. Turnovers were fairly even. Had the Lady Comanches with 23, your Mount Vernon Lady Rams with 20. Now on to scoring for Cahokia. Diamond Suggs had 16. Takesha Gibson led everybody tonight. She had 24. Darielle Ivy had 11. Takia Cooper had 6. And Shanice Manuel pitched in 2 for the total of 59 for the Lady Comanches. On to the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Scoring went like this. Cheyenne Piper led the Rams with 13. Haley Lockhart had 12, as did Kelby Cuiava and Jessica Green, both ending with 12. Hannah Owens chipped in 5 for a total of 54.
Those stats accumulated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. One more break to take here on the Bean Insurance Postgame Show. We'll come back and we will have your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. This is Lady Rams Basketball's Bean Insurance Postgame Show on WMIX.
Stick a reminder on your phone. Jot it down on the calendar. Or tie a string on your finger. Don't miss the Saturday Sports Show every week after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 and MyWinnersRadio.com. Scores, guests, content, networking, knowledge, the occasional argument, yada, yada, yada. We do it all. You might say we're a little versatile. It's the Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at MyWinnersRadio.com, courtesy of Crossroads Community Hospital.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Iowa. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, full housing number.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game.
And we welcome you back inside Cahokia High School. Independent agencies keep the customer in mind. Bean Insurance has relationships with dozens of insurance companies, allowing you to get the right price with the right service regardless of your personal history. Call Bean Insurance or stop by for the right coverage with a personal touch. Jared Trainer alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Reese Barnfield is with us. Jesse Clark is back in the studio. Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game getting ready to come at you. And I personally think, we did not debate this off the air, probably should have. There was a young lady with 12 points that always has to step up in order for this team to win. They didn't do so tonight. But Kelby Cuiava, I thought, had a big game. Right place, right time, had 12 big points.
I'm right with you, Chris. Looking back at her stat line, she was 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, had several big rebounds, a couple nice defensive plays. Kelby really played well tonight.
That she did. Great traditions aren't given. They're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Lady Rams. A great tradition. That'll do it for us tonight. Lady Rams fall in overtime, 59-54 to Cahokia. We are back at it tomorrow night with the girls' edition of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. It'll be Woodlawn and Wayne City. Those two teams met on the boys' side tonight. And Wayne City, of course, handed Woodlawn their first Midland Trail Conference loss. So that does it for us here tonight. Tune in for that one tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Danny Zawinski and myself will travel to Wayne City. For Jared Shaner, for Reese Barnfield, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting, including Jesse Clark, we'll be back with you tomorrow. This is Chris Hugo. Good night from Cahokia.
Thank you for listening.